Stand up and open our service with a song of the month. It's Let Go and Let God. Still trying to get my voice back on. I swear it's killing me. We talk in shows and in the theater, so it makes me love to be through. So let go and let God. Some days I do, some days I don't, some days I will, some days I won't. Some days I sing, some days I float, some days I get real smart, live by this quote. Let go and let God, let go and let God, let go and let God be in charge, and let my worries go. Let go and let God, let go and let God, let go and let God be in charge, and let my worries go. Some days I'm up, some days I'm down, some days I smile, some days I frown, some days I work, some days I play, some days I get real smart. Here's what I say: let go and let God, let go and let God, let go and let God be in charge, and let my worries go. Let go and let God, let go and let God, let go and let God be in charge, and let my worries go. Let go and let God, let go and let God, let go and let God be in charge, and let my worries go. Let go and let God, let go and let God, let go and let God be in charge, and let my worries go, and let my worries go, and let my worries go. Say good morning to your fellow neighbors, shake your hands, and how you doing? Namaste, let's go. How you good morning. We must together, we must together in unity and love. We must together, we must together in love.
Thank you. And one, I'd like to welcome all our visitors today. And I don't see anyone new in the crowd except one little one. Good morning, Connor. Welcome. Now our opening statement. There is only one presence and one power in my life and the universe, God. This time I'd like to draw your attention to our Christ candle. That Christ candle is alight and alive in each and every one of us. And I was reminded as I was reading the Lent, Overcomer was the word for today. And what I'd like to say to you is, Overcomer starts with this light. So if you would overcome Behold the light in yourself, and my challenge always, behold the light in each one that you meet. You know, it's easy to do here every Sunday in this sacred place. But the challenge going outside those doors, behold the light in everyone that you meet. Thank you. Okay, would you say our vision and mission statement?
Centered in God, we inspire spiritual transformation, creating a world of love, peace, and prosperity. We are an inclusive spiritual community, inspiring, awakening, and serving in love.
And now our children's blessing. And Connor, you're up again. And please, let's say to Connor.
We love you, we bless you, we behold the Christ in you. We accept you just the way you are. Walk in beauty, you are divine.
It's like, ooh, all for me, really?
Now go ahead and stand and sing our next song. It's Be the Love You Are. From the lovely Vinny. Be the love you are. Be the love you are. Just as Master Jesus taught us, be the love you are. Let's sing that lead from the whole thing, every verse. Here we go. Shine the light you bear. Shine the light you bear, just as Master Jesus taught us. Shine the light you bear. Just like she was saying. That was very appropriate for the Christ light, right? Sing the song you hear. Sing the song you hear. Just as Master Jesus taught us, sing the song you hear. Know the joy of life. Know the joy of life. Just as Master Jesus taught us, know the joy of life. Be the love you are. Be the love you are. Just as Master Jesus taught us, be the love you are. Be the love you are. Be the love you are.
And our prayer chaplain, Dean, bring the prayer box forward.
Let us pray. Spirit within, Spirit among us all. This is a prayer box. It contains written prayers. Hear those prayers, lift them up, as well as the prayers of our hearts that are unspoken. Gratitude. Amen.
And Grace, would you come and say the daily word for us?
The word for today is comfort. I bring comfort to friends, family, and all humanity. The dictionary defines comfort as a feeling of freedom from worry or disappointment. However, true comfort cannot be found through external means. That inner feeling of freedom that expresses itself outwardly through peace of mind only comes from being fully aligned with the power of spirit. I feel and radiate that feeling in the face of every challenge, in my life and in the life of others as well. It is an essential part of my spiritual purpose. Making choices from a centered sense of comfort is essentially part of my spiritual practice. I maintain that feeling of peace in my interactions with others, allowing it to radiate throughout the world. And the scriptures from Psalms 23:4. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me.
Thanks, Mike. And with that, what's the next best thing to comfort? Our Lord's Prayer. If you would say it with me.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen.
And let us move deeper into that place. You know, when we say, Our Father, divine energy, dearly beloved, who is in heaven within. Our master teacher said, Kingdom of heaven is both at hand and in your midst, in our midst, within us. So we move into that place, that heavenly place, that place that is always there, open and willing and allowing when we allow. So in this moment, breathe in and allow. I allow heaven to be my experience here, now, in this moment. What does heaven feel like? What do you experience in this heavenly place? Is there light? Is there color? Is there joy? Is there peace? What are you holding in humanness and ego and personality that wants to let go, that wants to be transformed into joy, that wants to experience divine comfort? Simply allow whatever whatever those energies are, just allow them. And invite the light. Begin to see yourself filled with this divine radiance. Allowing all that needs and wants to be healed within you to be open to this energy, to be open to this love. And the more you open, the more I open, realize the opportunity to move further into this awareness, further in to where our thoughts let go, our desires rest. And we are in the place of love and joy and peace in the silence, in that divine silence within ourselves, in the silence. And bring yourself just to the edge of the silence and the awareness that you and I, we are transformers. We are transformers of this divine energy that is everywhere and at all times present. And as it moves in and through us, we transform it into manifestation in our lives, into manifestation of light and love and joy and prosperity, however prosperity shows up in our life. We know that. Let us in this moment, even when we forget at other times, we are the transformers. And allow this transformed energy to flow out from you, directed to those that you love. That energy of divine order, of allowing this divine intelligence to transform lives, to transform situations, to transform all that needs that awareness of love and light and joy in our world, in our universe. We join together, we send out that transformed divine power. And within our own selves, in this moment, let us commit to being aware that we are transformers. We do transform all that is within us and all that is around us. And for this awareness, we are so grateful. And for this understanding that as we grow, we are making it so. Amen. as we grow, we are making it so. Yes. Think about that process. What is it? How are we growing? How are we developing? We are always in that place of growth and development. So showers. Showers of blessings. So we've been having showers. The other morning I woke up and I don't know, it was not quite time to get up. I'm not quite sure what time it was. And I was under a waterfall. Not I, that house was under a, I mean, it's got to be pretty loud for me to really hear it loud in the house. I thought, there's that shower of blessing out there, you know, having it come down, and what does that mean? And, you know, showers come not because we deserve them. Did you ever stop and think about that? You know, they come because they're a part of our life. And to think about that, it's a part of our life to have showers of blessings. And I came across the expanded version of this verse from Jeremiah that I just love. Every time I read it, it just speaks to my heart. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope. In those days when you pray, I will listen. You will find me when you seek me. If you look for me in earnest, yes, says the Lord, I will be found by you. Yes, I will be found by you. The personal responsibility for us to seek in earnest that divine understanding that is here and everywhere and always available. So, showers of blessings, obviously I am also continuing on this idea of prosperity. So, I ask you the question, what does prosperity mean to you? You as an individual. When you think, I am prosperous, and whatever other words you might use for that, what does that mean to you? What is going on within you? What does it mean when you are looking out to your world, the experience of your world? So just think about that for a moment. When this, I feel. When this, I feel. So for me, this feeling of prosperity is that knowing, trusting that all my requirements are being met. And I thought about that word, because I use the word need a lot, and it was called to my attention a few years ago that that's a very negative energy around there. So whenever I think, no, all my needs are met. No. I don't want to satisfy for my needs being met. So as I was looking at what are my requirements, and my requirements shift from time to time. So all my requirements in the moment are met. And I have that trust that however that is going to change, they will always be met. And so I was thinking about the last words of the 23rd Psalm. You know, a table is spread before me in the presence of mine enemies. And what are my enemies? They're all those fear thoughts that are out there. So this table is always there. And so that's what prosperity feels like to me. And then I was thinking about, you know, the Fillmores made this amazing covenant. And I didn't realize till I was saying, okay, I want to find this covenant. And I'm not going to look through my notes. I'm going to look online. And what I discovered, and I should have known this before, but I didn't. Last December 7th, so December 7th, 2017, was the 125th anniversary of the signing of this covenant that Charles and Myrtle made for themselves. Now, I've been in classes, I've got a covenant, I got to dig it up somewhere. It's in my electronic files, but you know, I suggest at some point you write a covenant for yourselves, because it really helps you to kind of put into perspective what is mine and what am I open to that divine spirit. So here are the words. We, Charles Fillmore and Myrtle Fillmore, husband and wife, hereby dedicate ourselves, our time, our money, all we have and all we expect to have, to the Spirit of truth, and through it to the Society of Silent Unity. It being understood, so that's their commitment. It being understood and agreed that the said Spirit of truth shall render unto us an equivalent for this dedication in peace of mind, health of body, wisdom, understanding, love, life, and an abundant supply of all things necessary to meet every want, without our making any of these the object of our existence. So first, here's what we're committing to. Second, here is the other side of the bargain. This is what we're expecting from that divine energy. So all of those things without making them the object of our existence. It doesn't mean that they are not going to do anything about it or whatever, but that's not their concern. Their concern, what they're doing is all related to what is coming through in this process of exploring truth and supporting the silent unity, the Society of Silent Unity. That was the original name of the whole unity movement, the Society of Silent Unity. In the presence, so they signed this, in the presence of the conscious mind of Christ Jesus, this 7th day of December, AD 1892. So think about that. Here is my commitment, and how many of us look out there and say, okay, and this is the other side of the commitment. This is what I'm expecting from that divine energy pouring in and through me in this process. So a few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I reminded us all that we are transformers. Let me tell you what that is. So first of all, leading up to that talk, as I came up with this idea, as I like to think divine mind, it gave me this idea of transforming energy to say, because that's what we are. Now you may use other words to describe that, but this divine energy that is all around and in and through us, but yet it's not doing anything until we as human beings, and I say not doing anything, yes, it's supporting all of the natural world out here, but all of this other stuff, everything you've got on, all those, even our own thoughts, this divine energy is not doing anything until we transform it into manifestation. So you think about that. We are, and it's not a choice. That's what you are. You are creative beings. You have no choice in the matter. What you have choice in is how that creative power moves in and through you. How do you transform that? And we always like to think, oh, I'm transforming this and it's automatically good. Don't work that way. If I don't have an awareness, I am the creator of all the negative stuff out here as well as all the positive stuff out here. So if I don't take on the awareness and the responsibility of what this transformation means, I'm creating all this negative stuff. And again, I don't have a choice in the matter. All you have to do is look at humanity. I'm not making this stuff up. Human beings are creators. We are creators of anything you want to look at that has to do with human beings. It's a human being that has created that process. So remembering that, having this awareness, and we're the ones who get to look at and decide how I'm going to approach this. So for a lot of different reasons, showers of blessings, I was reminded then of, we had an amazing shower of blessing last year that was just being finalized at about this time last year, when we had this internal flood upstairs. And Lucy walked in one morning and the place was a mess and the water was pouring, and she got on the phone, she did the things she needed to do, and one of those things then was getting in touch with the board after somebody who could help, after the insurance company and the board. And what I want to really pat the board on the back and give you all an understanding. It took about 10 minutes maybe from walking in, of really becoming aware of what was going on, for the board to go, oh, this is going to turn out really, really good. This is going to turn out amazing because just the board meeting before, so it had been the board meeting either in early December or no, it had been board meeting in November because this happened kind of in the middle of December. We had decided we had the money all saved up and we were going to do all new carpeting in the church. We had been looking at that for years. We were going to do it, you know, and this happened. Well, guess what? The insurance covered all new carpeting. The other thing, the board had really been looking at the kitchen and going, we really want to redo this kitchen. However, you know, that's going to be off in the future right now financially. Whole brand new kitchen came from the insurance company. So the money that was already saved up, A, paid for upgrades, B, it paid for, so insurance only covered the things that were damaged from the flood. So there were areas that weren't damaged. So all of that money paid for all of that, you know, coming down the stairs, just a lot of different things. So, but what I think is so incredibly important is it went from, oh my gosh, to, oh my gosh, in minutes. And we all get to do that when we look out in what is going on in our life. So realizing this verse that says, in all things give thanks. You get to hear me say that all the time because it is so important. It doesn't say for all things, in all things, because it's in that process that we can begin the transformative process in the ways we want to see it. So the next thing from Charles Fillmore is there's probably one favorite quote from Fillmore that everybody in Unity who has heard it maintains to be their favorite quote. So he's 94 years old and he says, I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me. You know, what does that feel like? Do you sizzle? You know, are you aware when you sizzle? Or is it something you're going, well, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll sizzle, you know? And so, but we're the ones who get to transform that energy into the sizzle. We are the ones who get to do that and to think about, what does that feel like to me, you know? You know, my sizzle may feel very different than what your sizzle does, but I want to feel that, experience that. So last Thursday, the Daily Word had this. So when do you feel the sizzle? You feel the sizzle in the now. Right now is the time frame in which I live. The past is behind me, the future is ahead. So my focus is best served by living in the now, moment by moment, hour by hour, in the now. Awakened to my own divine nature, so awaken, aware of my own divine nature, I give my attention to family and loved ones. Why put off until tomorrow the joy that today offers? So when you think in terms of family and loved ones, you know, look at that expanded. What does my expanded family look like? What are my expanded loved ones out there? Why put off until tomorrow the joy that today offers? Now is the time to be creative. Now is the time to explore and discover what I can do with talents and abilities. Now is the time to use the divine power of my imagination. Now. I can't do it. I can't do it yesterday and I can't do it tomorrow. I can only do it now. Living in the now does not constrict me. Rather, it is a time of growth and understanding that is available to me in the present. Right now is the time frame in which I live. Here, now, in this moment. And I can almost guarantee you that if negative emotions are coming up, that you have moved either to the future, you are not in the now moment, or you are remembering the past. When you are right here now, you are experiencing this moment. So one of the things I want us to do in the now moment is another guided meditation. Be a little bit different from the one we did 2 weeks ago. And this one, so Thich Nhat Hanh calls this Smile Yoga. Smile Yoga. So in guided meditations, the goal is not to get your mind to be quiet, it is to get your mind to be alert and paying attention and really be in that now moment. But the way to get there, we'll do your comfort wiggle, get yourself comfortable in your chair, let go of anything that's keeping your attention in your hands. Sorry, static. And when we get really quiet, we'll really hear it.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah. So starting with it over the top of your head, think about this divine energy and as a flow, as a shower moving down through you. You can visualize it as a white light of energy, or you can use any color that speaks to you. It can be a rainbow of colors pouring down from the top of your head, pouring down like a shower, just washing all the way through you, all the way down, washing away anything that is tense, anything that feels uncomfortable, and just allow that to continue pouring through you. Just feel it as you get more and more relaxed. And in this place, your mind is relaxed and it is alert. So as you feel this shower washing away all tension, pay attention to what else is going on in your body. Notice any physical feelings. Just simply notice them, be aware. What else, whatever is going on, just be aware. This is what's happening in this moment. Now allow yourself to contemplate, not do it, but contemplate a smile. Just think about a smile. Think about when do you smile? Do you like smiling? What's usually going on in your experience when you choose to smile? Now notice if there's any shifts in your physical or emotional experience as you are contemplating the idea of a smile. Now think about actually smiling. Don't do it. Think about actually. You're getting ready to in the next moment. Think about actually getting ready to smile. What is shifting? Pay attention. This is the alertness. As I am thinking, I'm going to smile in just a moment. What is shifting? It may be very obvious. It may be very subtle. Now, keeping aware of what's going on in your body, just gently allow the corners of your mouth to gently curve up so you can feel yourself with just the tiniest smile. Just the tiniest smile. Now just holding that very relaxed, very tiny smile. Again, what is happening? What is happening in your body? What is happening in your emotions? What is happening? Now staying in this place, just this small, quiet, relaxed smile, allow the words, I am creating my abundant and prospering life right now. I'm going to read that a few times. Just allow yourself in this smile energy. I am creating my abundant and prospering life right now. I am breathing in divine energy. Breathing in divine energy into this smile. and transforming it into that which creates smiles in me. I am creating my abundant and prospering life right now. I am breathing in divine energy and transforming it into that which creates smiles in me. Transforming this energy into that which creates smiles. In my physical, in my thoughts, in my feelings, in my total life experience. Now I want you to join me in another visualization. This actually came from a movie. And visualize yourself standing in a cloud of cherry blossoms. You know, this is the time of the year. Cherry blossoms all over. Visualize yourself standing in this amazing, you're surrounded. You're standing there and the blossoms all over you on this lovely small branches covered. And a friend comes to you and says, "What are you doing?" And in this moment, you're saying, "I'm looking for the perfect blossom." Now pay attention. What happens when you say, here's this amazing creative flowers all around you, and your experience is, I am looking for the perfect blossom. Now let go of that. Take another few breaths. Fast forward in time. Same scenario. You are standing in this amazing cloud. You know, and cherry blossoms can be, you know, this blush pink and white and just incredible beauty. And the same friend comes to you and says, "What are you doing now?" And you say, "They're all perfect. They are all perfect." So be in that cloud of blossoms that represent all the amazing things that happen in your life. They are all perfect. I am so grateful. I give thanks. I choose in this smile energy to know it is all wonderful and well with you. Take a few breaths, returning here to this place. Allowing this awareness. I am the creator of my experiences. I am choosing in this now moment, which is always at any time. I am choosing in this now moment to continue creating smile energy in my life. And so it is, and as we grow in our understanding, we continue to create it so. Is everybody back? So in closing, I want for you to contemplate another verse that we often use when we are thinking about financial prosperity, but I want you to think about it from the big picture. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. I love those words. You know, it's so exciting. Give, and it will be given to you. Good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be put into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you. So I want you to think about in this big picture, what are you giving in your own life? Are you giving joy, energy, enthusiasm, confidence, faith? Are you giving that out? As you give it out, it will be coming back to you, overflowing in that process. Do you often just give out the opposite? You know what? Does exactly the same thing. So keep that momentum going. Practice smile yoga, and the smiles will be poured on you from every conceivable way. And so it is. Amen.
We're going to go ahead and stand and sing our next song, Spirit Waken in Me. We'll take a stand, just get a little energy, stretch a little. Good.
How perfect. It's always so perfect.
I know, right? Spirit waken in me. Fill this vessel with your light. Let me be your hands, your heart, your eyes. Spirit, fill me with your light. Spirit, waken in me. Fill this vessel with your grace. Let me be your feet, your smile, your face. Spirit, fill me with your grace. Spirit, waken in me. Fill this heart with thankfulness. Let me sing with joy, for I am blessed. Fill my heart with thankfulness. Fill my heart with thankfulness. Fill my heart with thankfulness. Thank you, and you're welcome. Thank you. You may have a seat.
From now, we have a special song from Dean.
Yes, we do.
As I think about what we've experienced this morning in our guided meditation and the message that we had before that, I'm just overwhelmed with words escape, and I'm just going to say unity. It's a love. It's a connection. I'm going to do the best that I can this morning to get out of the way and just allow that unity to flow in the music through and amongst us.